Put Power, welcome to the Net House, sir. Thank you for your support, Put Power. Okay. We'll go that way, and then we'll go that way. All up to here. The heck is that?
Welcome to the Nut House.
Miss Shelby, thank you for your support, Miss Shelby. Welcome to the Net House as well. Double sub hype. There seems a lot more to it. I don't remember a lot of this stuff being here. I think it's been a while since I've been down here. I love the dirty textures on that, on the buildings.
Welcome back.
I love that 4K tunnel texture as well. Look at that. That's epic. Cal Downs, welcome back. Not bad, Mrs. Frosty. How are you? Mr. Squirrel was in before doing a PO box. She thanked you for your PO box, Mrs. Frosty. This looks properly cold, this place. The heck was that? That was a plane. That didn't sound like any normal plane. Good evening, Seb. Oh, you went to Harry Potter. Nice. I don't remember these cranes and stuff being here. This is quite cool though. Pretty certain it wasn't. Pretty certain it was a plane. Closed ferry. That doesn't like a helicopter to me. That looks like a plane that sounds like a helicopter that doesn't have a rotating propeller. That's pretty magic, that thing. Right, Mrs. Squirrel's not bringing my biscuits. I'm gonna go and get it myself. Thank you, Vicky. Hi. Yeah, exactly. I said, can I have a cup of coffee and a biscuit? She brought me the coffee. Left me without any biscuit. I'll do it myself. Hang on. Did I put the handbrake on? Hold on, Mr. Squirrels there. I've got my biscuit now. What kind of service this is? I said to you, I've got some in my cupboard. Rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. What? I didn't want a Jaffa cake, I wanted a chocolate biscuit. Not enough practice, that's the problem. I've gone rusty after 2 days. Oops. This house has serious plumbing issues. Like, what kind of toilet have they got in there that they need a pipe like this? I mean, seriously? They must have some real stomach problems in there. Yeah, maybe it's an Indian takeaway. Curry house. Have a curry and then let it go. That sounded like it was expensive. Wait. This is the airfield. It's so brutal. 21 months Carl Downs. Bus Sim 18 announced that Bus Sim 18 is coming to Xbox One and PS4 in 2019. Yay! Wait, the helicopter's coming in. That's a runway, apparently. You know, the only one in the world with yellow markings down the middle. No green lights at the threshold. And just to top it all off, it actually curves. This actually curves, look. This is not a straight line. On taxiway, on taxiway. Why are the lights still on? Guys, the nav lights are still on the plane. Wow, that's not a safe takeoff. Look at that. You get that wrong. That's insane. It's an interesting design. They're at 90 degrees to where they're supposed to be. In an elevated position. Wait, is it me, or does that house look really, really small? That's not a perspective problem, is it? That's a dollhouse. It's just really far away. What's going on with this house? Did somebody scale this house properly, or what? Is it a kennel? Like, what is it? And why is it next to the runway? I don't get it. What's going on? It's the most bizarre photo. Maybe that's the fire engine's house or something. Oh boy. Uh-oh, we're stuck on broken scenery. No! The broken scenery's got me. Rep. Oh, we're off, we're off. We're good. Diff lock was already on, bro. The wheels weren't on the ground. Remind me never to fly to Svalbard. Baritone, thank you for 25 months. Here's some more packaging. Well, back to normal sized houses anyway. Mr. Lampenbar, I've missed this conversation, but it seems to have ended in you saying it's the last month supporting the stream because you represent Paul, and if that's your logic, your guy's mantra, then I'm out. Can you just refresh on what that was about? I've eaten half of them, Mrs. Frosty. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding, Lampenbar, but I'd just like to be brought up to date on it. Thanks for eating cookies. Now I have some as well. You're welcome, Jesse. I like the mountain textures they've done here. They're really good. Should be a secret entrance here into mountain. Yeah, but you have to speak friend and enter, Chris. We need a shall not pass the eye racing, yeah. If you can get that soundbite, that would be cool. Wait, this is a pickup point. Look at this. What the heck? It's actually on the track. The track that doesn't exist. What is this then? Ah, okay. That's where that goes. Jules, massive sub-gift.
To the nut house.
Mr. Putek, Mr. Rayama, Jonah, Simfen532, and Siskon. Welcome to the house, guys. Please remember to thank Jules if you've got a gift from him. Very kind of you, Jules. Thank you, mate. I think what we'll do, considering we've already seen that bit, there's no point driving over there, so we'll just fly to this bit. And we'll go from here.
Welcome to the nut house.
You missed the cave road. What, you mean this? What in the heck is this? What? It's like inside of a tunnel next to a track, next to a burial site. Like, what is he doing with his life? Boy, this is going down. No, it's going up. What on earth? And this is a cargo pickup point. This gets weird. Okay, there's that guy. Svalbard has some very, very hidden secrets. Look. Okay, so if we'd have gone left. In before Vodmute. An ATM, some balloons, a gun, a bus stop. Men from down under a plane. This is properly weird. And then you've got the ProMods team. ProMods meetup. They pick the best places to meet up, don't they, eh? They really know how to party, these guys. The elite kebab. Oh my god. And that comes out up here. Which is round the corner from where we were. Cool. That's all kinds of crazy. So what kind of freight we've got out of here? Used car batteries. Yeah, I remember when they started doing that Promods meetup thing. It was like a few versions ago, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm sure you can drive in. It's just quicker to fly in. It's just like Frostpunk. Alright then, Pabal. Well, let's just move on from it, Lampamar. It's cool. It's cool either way. Let's just leave it. Let's enjoy ourselves. No problem. No harm done. No foul. Oh my god! Ice Road Squirrel. This is like it's like mini Iceland, isn't it? It's got the bits that are elevated and cold, and the bits that are just barren and icy and rocky and rugged. It's just very much like a mini Iceland. Whoa! The heck was that hitbox? I was like pitted by a hitbox. It's pretty hard to do that third person. Even harder in first person. That's a nice view. Look at that. They've done quite a lot here. Considering it's just a little island, there's a lot going on. Oh, I like this. I like this little turnaround point here. This is cool. Didn't we see that exact model? Yeah, we did, look. I remember it. I remember laughing at that thing.
Welcome back, Nutter.
I just love that. It's just sarcastic. It's just brilliant. Bazman, welcome back. Global Seed Vault. Oh, is that what that is? The Global Seed Vault. That's what that cave is, guys. It's basically the seed room. Oh boy. It's a cracking view. I never knew it was there either. Okay, we've done all that bit. Go down here and have a look up there. The heck is that? Is that the thing that has the giant pipes going to that guy's house? That scared you, Connor, sorry. I'm trying to look at the scenery and drive in third person. I notice there's no AI vehicles come up here. Center. Hotel. I wonder how much they charge for a room here. Right, I think we've seen most of it. That's most of it done. There's a ferry going out of there. Don't know what's in that bit. Just houses, I think. See if we can get a job down to Hammerfest, whatever it's called. Oh, look at that. There's a job to Hammerfest. That's amazing. Banner. The candy planet stand outside of Malmö in Sweden. It does indeed, Banner. Can you believe it? They actually want a delivery to Hammerfest. Magic. It's absolutely magic. Mr. Hawkins, welcome back, sir. That's actually done really nicely. That crazy Easter egg stuff in the tunnel is just nuts. Okay, freight market. Hammerfest. Let's have a look at what trailers we can put on this. Nandez, 1 year. Woohoo! Thank you, Nandez. Trailer ownership 132 after the beta, which we don't know how long is. I would say if you're lucky this week, more likely the week after. Because I think they've got... Because they've done some rendering changes and I'm not convinced they're actually, like, properly fixed yet. Not 3 to 4. That's way too long. They've never done a 3 to 4 weeks of beta. Never. How long does it usually take to get multiplayer work on the new version? I'm not sure. Ask some of the guys in chat who do MP a lot more than I do. Aramon, thank you for 23 months. Whoa, dude! Yeah, you don't read the blog post, Nick Ray. The blog post went on about the rendering fixes they put in. And I've seen stuttering, and other people have seen stuttering when they're driving. So I think they've done some optimizations, but it's caused a few issues. Okay, 32-hour truck journey. Thank you, Dirt Patch. Okay, 2 AM. Let's have a look where we are. Let's see. The drop-off point could be here or here. The job market doesn't make much sense, Nupia. Like, it doesn't take into account real economies, it just generates stuff. I like how it's 2 AM and it's still daylight. It's brilliant. Your brother went to Svalbard studying astrology. Nice. That seems a bit weird having to cross traffic like that. So have they got it wrong, Chris? Have they got their lighting things wrong? Because according to this, at the moment the sun's up at 2 AM. In July it's like this, but not now. What, even this far north, Whiteland? Because I mean, they've obviously got their they've got the latitude calculations incorrect then. If that's the case. I know, right, Mr. Stillman? I don't know if I'd ever get used to it. Well, it's by default it's summer, Whiteland, so the problem is Whiteland, that I don't know how the game works. Like, if it goes, oh, it's summer, is it just basically taking June or something as its time point? Or is it actually reading... Oh, there you go. It's 21st of June all year, Dave. Well, there you go. So basically it's always the longest day in the game when it's summer. I kind of feel like they should read your computer dates and take the month from that. Connor, I've got a question. Do you like it when the days are longer in summer, or at Christmas when the nights are longer? I personally, Connor, personally like it around about April, May, when it's light till about 7, 8 o'clock, and sunrise at about 6 AM. I don't like it in high June kind of thing, when it's just the days are way too long. But I don't like the long nights at all. I'm always glad when December's out the way. Because I really don't like being woken up by the sun at 4 AM. And then when the sun's only going down at kind of like 9 o'clock at night here, then it just freaks me out, because you think, you realise there's no evening left. You think, what? Oh, the sun's going down. What? It's like 9 o'clock. I gotta go to bed now. Yeah, January is just an awful month of Greg is. Like 2017 in January, I went to Gran Canaria for a week, and that was really nice. I'd really like to do that again. I really enjoyed that. January, go somewhere nice. Yeah, that's the thing. Like the Jack Snow, the birds at 4 AM are just really annoying. There's been times that I've come out of my room here, gone to go to bed, and the birds are starting to sing. You know? And then you're trying to go to sleep with all these birds going like this. Like, shut up! birds are cute. Well, not when you're trying to get to sleep and they're making noise. Then I don't consider them to be cute then. Online interviews with IT companies. Online? An online interview? What the heck is that? I've done phone interviews and real interviews. What's an online interview? Oh, a Skype interview. I guess to do something like that, you're going to have to make sure you've got a decent mic and you've got peace and quiet. Because the last thing that they want to do is interview you when you're sat in your living room and somebody's got the TV on and family argument starts breaking out with a barking dog. Like, it's not ideal at all, is it? Or you're sat there on your bed in your pajamas with like toothpaste stains having an interview for a job. So I'd say kind of treat it in a professional way, like, you know, put a shirt on or something. Put a shirt on, have a shave, make sure your background's not crazy, and get your audio right. But I've never done one personally. That's what I'd be thinking about. I'd be thinking about what's their perception of me. Yeah, I mean, you could do the interview commando as long as you don't let the camera go down a bit. That'd be fine. Just wear a shirt and nothing else. You could do that. So that's your thing, you know? But when you go for the real thing, I don't recommend you do that. I recommend you actually put some clothes on for the real interview. That's what I'd do, anyway. Your mileage may vary. Yeah, you could green screen it. Make them think that you live on a tropical beach in the Bahamas. Well, this is the problem, D22, with an online interview, is their assumption is that you will have the right video audio setup for it. The reality is that if your audio is pants and noisy, it doesn't matter how good you are as a candidate, they're going to want to get off the call straight away. So think about that. Like, you could be the ideal candidate, but because you've chosen to do your video interview with a load of background noise and hiss and stuff going on in the room, they're just going to go, yeah, thanks. The Skype call quality can not, you know, it can be pretty pants, to be honest. Yeah, definitely do an AV test. Like, do a Skype call with a friend and then ask them to record it and send it you back and see what you look and sound like. And then think to yourself, if I was interviewing this guy, what would my perception be? I don't have Skype installed. I don't trust it as an app. It's been hacked so many times. Connor, did you see the clip of the Member of Parliament that was doing a news broadcast that had kids running in the room when his wife was running to pick them up? I did. That wasn't a Member of Parliament, Connor. That was an American, like, senator or something. But let's not get political, Connor. The company is in your town. ESS. Nice. Well, the Skype call testing service does the audio check, but I don't think it does the video. Wait, where's the police officer? I don't see a police car. That's impressive. Undercover. Hmm. Two-third Nelson, enjoyable viewing again, thanks. Thanks for the bits, two-third. I don't think it was the cameraman either. Wow, that guy's polishing the tractor wheels. He's taking it to a farming show. Show tractor, exactly. Mr. Whiteland. You know that was an empty message, Whiteland, right? Northern part of Norway. I'm guessing he's trying to break something, yeah. You got it right in the end, Bigfoot. Autocorrect for the win. What's your take on HP Omen? No clue. Why then? That was not an empty message. You're trying to break stuff, aren't you, Wyland? It didn't work, whatever happened. Yeah, it's nice scenery around here. Wyland, we were trying to work out earlier how much fuel costs for a plane. Like a GA plane. Apparently hiring a plane in Norway is super expensive, but apparently the fuel isn't. Because I was like, oh, if I flew over Norway and then people were going, you know how ridiculously expensive it is in Norway? They're saying, oh, it's £10 for a beer. And then I said, well, how much is it to hire a plane? And somebody said it's £200 to £300 a day to hire a plane. £250 to £300 a day to hire a plane. And I said, well, how much is fuel? How much is just GA plane fuel per litre? And they said it's about £2, which is not that much more than what it is here. Well, it doesn't matter what their salary is, Blocks. It matters what it would cost me if I went there and hired a plane. How many litres per hour? No, I don't need to know that. I just need to know how much per litre. Because it varies from plane to plane how much it burns. Like the plane I fly at the moment takes 25 litres an hour. but it's how much it costs per litre. It's not the avgas. It's the other one though. It's like 100 LL or something. It's not Jet A. I don't know, Hambone. I'm just going to get my PPL and then see what kind of... put the feelers out and see what happens. It'd be nice to get in a little group or something, but it depends on what groups are nearby and what planes they've got and all kinds of stuff. I think I'm going solo to Norwich next, Mr. Stillman. Good night, Nutty Violin. Have a good one. Starting your PPL in a few weeks. Nice. $13 knock per litre. And how much is that in pounds? £1.21? That's cheaper than here. It's like £1.70 a litre here.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
See, Nelson, thank you for 49 months.